If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Travis Scott drops Jackboys, and Quavo shows love to Bobby Shmurda. Smokepurpp talks Quit and Lean, and Kanye West is still going at it with his publishing company. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, this is fire, right? And it was kind of expected. So, last night, at 12 o'clock a.m., right? Travis Scott dropped Jackboys, right? And he kind of hinted at it like maybe a month ago, saying like, yo, I'm about to drop something. I remember he was talking about how, he's not in any rush to come out with his next album, but what he wanted to do was kind of drop the fans off with at least something that we could listen to, right? And Jackboys is not really like a Travis Scott album. First of all, it's only 7 songs on it, right? The whole joint is fire, but it's not really a Travis Scott album, right? It's more like a compilation album of everybody on the record label, right? So Sheck West is on it, Don Toliver is on it, a bunch of people, right? And also Pop Smoke is on it too, Quavo and Offset. So we're just gonna like run through the songs real quick, right? So Highest in the Room is number 1. The remix though with Lil Baby and Rosalita, right? Fire, right? And I didn't even know that they could make like Highest in the Room like sound like a duet or whatever like that, but it sounds like a duet and it's still dope. And then Lil Baby goes last, right? The next joint is the intro with Travis Scott. That's fire. Gang Gang with Sheck West and Travis Scott. Yoga Flames, right? Had Enough with Don Toliver, Offset and Quavo. The sample on that is fire, actually. And Offset and Quavo body that, right? The next one is Out West with Young Thug. Also fire. Young Thug spits hard on that shit. The other joint is What to Do with Don Toliver. That's also fire. And then Gaddy with Travis Scott and Pop Smoke, right? And that joint is good too, man. And I'm from New York and I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Gaddy is my favorite joint on it. But the whole joint is actually pretty good, right? And this is dope, right? So at least like the fans get a cool like Christmas, like New Year's for the holidays kind of thing for Travis Scott. And Lord knows when his next album is coming out, but at least we got this to listen to, right? Yo, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so Quavo goes on Twitter, right? And he's like, just talked to Bobby Shmurda, Lil Bro in great spirits, about to touch turf soon, Shmigo alert, 2020, right? And this is crazy, right? And we just can't wait, I can't wait, right? I feel so excited for Bobby Shmurda to get out of prison, right? Almost like how I felt like when Shine was locked up in prison, when I was just waiting for him to get out. I'm like, yo, Shine about to get out, and then they deported Shine, right? But they can't deport Bobby Shmurda. Well, can they? Because was Bobby Shmurda born in the U.S.? Yo, if not, I don't know, but he's Haitian, right? But anyway, right? So Bobby Shmurda is locked up right now, serving a prison sentence. And the dope thing about Bobby Shmurda is that he would be out right now if he didn't decide to take 2 more years. Like they asked him, if you want to take 2 more, so he got 5 years in prison, right? While Roddy Rebel got 10 years, right? They said, you take 2 more years and take 7, and then we'll give Roddy Rebel 7 too, instead of having him do the whole 10. And he was like, all right, cool, man, what's 2 more years, right? So Bobby Shmurda is a stand-up dude, and he could be out here right now making his money if he didn't decide to, stay down with his boys, right? Which is completely opposite from what 6ix9ine did, even though both of them are from Brooklyn, right? And one was a Blood, which is 6ix9ine, and one is a Crip, which is Bobby Shmurda, so it's just funny, right? But yo, Bobby Shmurda and 6ix9ine should be getting out of, and Roddy Rebel should be getting out of prison all at the same time, right? At the end of 2020, which is gonna be crazy. Also, Quavo was like Shmigo alert, right? Which is kind of dope because before Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel got locked up, they were supposed to come out with like a project together with the Migos called Shmigo Gang, right? So I guess they about to pick up where they left off, and this is gonna be fire because Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel coming out and doing something with the Migos, now is a whole lot different than doing something with the Migos in 2013 when they went in, right? Because everybody was pretty much on the same level, but now the Migos are like the Migos, right? They done did pop music. They done did songs with, Taylor Swift. They done did all kind of stuff with, a whole bunch of people, right? So for them to actually come out and then do something with Bobby Shmurda and these dudes from Brooklyn, oh Man, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So Smokepurpp did an interview recently, right? And everybody's kind of talking about lean and pills and everything after Juice WRLD passed away, right? And overdosed on Percocet, right? So they basically asked him like about his drug use and everything like that. And basically Smokepurpp was talking about how he basically quit doing lean, right? And he said that the reason why he quit is because he started getting fat, right? Well, whatever the reason is that he quit, it's a good thing that he quit, right? So basically he was talking about how he even started getting addicted to lean anyway. He said that he started drinking lean in high school, right? Which is crazy. And that he was doing it all the way up until like early 2019. So early this year, right? And he said basically that, you know, lean used to help him, I guess, in the studio, right? Because sometimes he would get writer's block. Sometimes he would, you know, overthink things a lot. And you know that Smokepurpp, you know, writes a lot for himself and also a lot for Lil Pump, right? And he said that basically, you know, writing music, he would tend to overthink it and maybe just go a little bit too, you know, deep into it, right? But with the lean, it kind of just helped him, like, you know, swag on the beat and kind of just ride that beat and like really just find the pocket, the flow, everything, and not overthink it and kind of just, you know, be talented on the track, right? And then he said that he used to record every single day, so he would drink lean every single day so that he could, you know, unlock that part of it, this creative part of his brain, right? And that's how he developed a habit for it, right? And that's what happens to a lot of people, right? And Smokepurpp and, you know, Lil Pump definitely was drinking their fair share of lean, and I did see Smokepurpp like gain a little bit of weight and start becoming like a little fat or whatever like that, right? So I mean, it's cool that he quit and everything like that, but hopefully he can quit and, you know, stay, you know, off of it, right? Same thing with Trippie Redd and same thing with Lil Pump, right? And the other day Lil Pump even said that he quit doing lean and that he's, you know, trying to be sober and everything like that. But I know that just waking up in the morning and saying, hey man, I quit lean is not really what's going to work out, right? Because your body has withdrawal. You start sipping a little bit. You like, man, I just want a little bit so I could go to sleep. This is crazy. I'm cold and I'm hot. How am I sweating? But I'm freezing and all of that, right? So I know it's not that easy, but these niggas make it look easy. They make it look easy to quit and easy to start. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So Kanye West is still going at it with EMI Publishing, right? And so he's not signed to EMI or anything like that. So, all right, the whole situation is that Kanye West is signed to Def Jam, actually, right? And his management is actually Roc Nation, which is Jay-Z's company, right? So you have the record label that he signed to, you have the management that he signed to, but then also EMI is the publishing company. So basically, once he's done with the album, you know, on the record label, Def Jam, then he'll go to EMI for them to publish it. So they're the ones that actually put it out like on streaming platforms and YouTube and whatever the case may be, right? So basically what Kanye did was a couple years back in New York, he signed a contract with EMI. And I don't know the details of the contract, but let's say that you say that you're gonna, I don't know, come out with 5 albums on your publishing company within the next 3 years, right? So basically you're letting EMI know that within the next 3 years, between 2017 and 2020, you're gonna drop 5 albums for them. So you sign a contract saying, boom, I got y'all, and I'm publishing it through you. So that's guaranteed money for EMI, right? But of course, Kanye West has since changed his mind. He doesn't want to make any secular music anymore. He wants to come out with gospel music and all kind of stuff like that. So because of that, he's slowing up on the albums that he's producing, right? But EMI, they ain't with it, right? They want to publish more and more Kanye West music and Kanye West albums, right? So Kanye West basically sued them, saying that they're forcing him to work and that is violating a servitude law that they have within California, right? Because that's where Kanye West lives, in California, his main residence, right? But here's the thing though, when Kanye West signed that contract with EMI, he signed it here in New York, and New York doesn't have any kind of servitude law, right? So he couldn't get out the contract like that, right? So what he actually said he was gonna do was settle out of court with EMI and just pay them, I guess, a certain amount of money that they would have lost or that they probably will lose if Kanye West decides to terminate that that contract that he's in with them, right? But the only thing is that they had to have everything together and settled by December 27th, 2019, which is today, right? And Kanye West hasn't settled with them, and neither has EMI. They didn't accept any settlement, so that's all off the table, and now they're going back to square one, and I guess Kanye West is gonna have to sue them again, or EMI is gonna have to sue Kanye West for breach of contract, or whatever the case may be, right? They've been battling for a couple of months now, and I talked about it a few months ago, and I thought everything was settled, but I guess not, right? So we're gonna see. Let me know what you think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fast Hit on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.